Hey, hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So in this video, I'm going to deep dive and share you one important lecture where I will show you how we can share a common shared volume between the multiple container, or you can say two container. Okay. So in this lecture, I will show how we can share the directory or the volume between the two container. So let's think that you have one container which is generating the things or like uh, HTML files, and then you have another container which is the web container. So first container serving the HTML files to the web container or the another container. Okay, so both container will using the same volume or will share the same volume. Okay, so we can do that by using the volume. So let's try to do that. So basically we will share the same volume between the two container. I'm going to create new directory inside the mnt folder, and name will be the common. So with the help of mkdir command, then inside the mnt I'm going to create the common directory. Okay, let me show you the file inside this directory. So they know any file inside this directory, and let me change the permission of this directory. uh, let me show you firstly the existing permission inside this directory. So if the common directory have the root access only, so let me change this permission with the help of change ownership command, and 1000 comma 1000, and folder will be the inside mnt. There is a common folder. Okay, so I have changed the permissions for this directory. In place the root user, there is a ec2 user. Okay, so inside this directory I'm going to create a one docker file. So let me go inside this directory with the help of cd command. Let me clear my screen. I'm going to create a docker file. Okay, i I taken CentOS as a base image here. Okay, then I will run a script. I will copy one script from my docker hub to container. Script name will be the start.sh, and will copy inside root location inside the container. Okay, this script will not exist, but I will, after this I will create this script. Okay, then I'm going to provide the execute permission to this script, and then after I'm going to cmd with this script. So this is my docker file. So I take in CentOS as a base image, and then I will copy one startup.bash shell script inside this container. Then I provide the execute permission to this script, and then we'll start this script with the cmd command. Okay, now I'm going to save this docker file. So I have a docker file ready. Now I need to create this script from the same location. Okay, so here all there is only docker file there. Now I'm going to create this script. So name will be that uh, start.sh. Okay, so here bin bash shell script. Okay, then while true, do command will be the echo t dollar date. So I'm going to create one web page. where I need to put that date command. Okay, and then that will I will override inside the opt location, and there is a index.html file. Okay, so in this script I'm going to create the index.html file inside the opt directory. That index.html file having the latest date. Okay, with that date command I running with the $date command, so it will put the latest date inside this index.html file. Okay, then I put the sleep for 3 minutes. So every 3 minutes it will be put the date inside this index.html file. Okay, then done. Okay, let me save this script. Fine, so it saved this script. Okay, so now I'm going to build that image from this docker file. Okay, so command will be docker build, then hyphen t for tag. The image name will be the generate or generator. Okay, and the same location I want to build this image. So docker build hyphen t for tag. The image name will be the generator and then dot. So run start.sh file is not found. Strt.sh is showing the start.sh file is not found. Let me check start.sh file is there or not. Yeah, file is there, start.sh. Okay. So the I need to modify this docker file. So in place this start dot in place of this run command it will be the copy, because I need to copy the start dot sh script from docker host to the container. Here in place of run it should be copy command. Okay, let me save this one. And now I'm going to again create a docker image from this docker file with the same command docker build hyphen t, image name will be the generator. Then so I think image is ready. Let me show you the image with the help of docker image ls. So the generator image is ready. It have the latest tag and its size is the 231 MB. It generated 7 seconds ago. Okay, so also I am creating one more directory inside the mnt and common directory. Let me create one more directory inside the mnt folder. There is a common folder. Let me create the directory name with the html underscore files. Okay, so remember this start bash shell script we are writing date actually. Okay, so I am going to create a new container using the new docker image which we generated this from this image. Okay, so let me start one new container. So let me firstly show you I don't have any container running right now. Okay, let me start new container with this latest docker image which I generated. So docker run, then hyphen d for detach mode, hyphen name will be the gen, and hyphen v for volume will be the mnt slash common and slash html underscore files which recently created this directory. Okay, common html files. So that file I'm going to bind with inside the container opt location. Inside the container opt location, then image name will be the generator. Okay, then hit enter. Let me show you the container is running or not. So yeah, container up and running, and container name is the gen, and we are using the generator image. Okay, So as we start this container, so inside this MNT folder, there is HTML files. I created one folder. That folder should have the index.html file ready. Let me check. Inside the MNT folder, there is a common folder, and that have the html.files, and inside that I think index.html file is created. Okay, so it created by the container because we bound this location inside the op, and in our Docker image we created the index.html file inside this location. So that's the reason that as we start the container, automatically this index.file has created. Inside this index.file we have the date inserted. Let me show you this file. So I'm inside the HTML files index. So it's having the dates. Okay, every 3-second gap it put the date inside this file. Okay, so now I'm going to create another container and share the same volume, which is the MNT common, and there is a HTML file same volume with this with that container. Okay, so let me show you the existing container. So only one container is running. Let me try to start one more container with the help of Docker run, and then -d for detach mode, name will be the nginx. Okay, then -v will bind the same volume, means MNT. There is a common directory. Inside the common directory we have the html underscore files, and that will bind inside the USR share. Then nginx, inside the nginx we have the HTML folder inside the container, and then we are going to use the nginx alpine image. So in this container, new container, I'm taking the nginx alpine image, and I'm going to bind the same file or same folder with the other container. Okay, let me start this container. So Docker error response from the manifest, the nginx alpine not found, manifest unknown first. Okay, the name I have the type error alpine. Okay, so container is started. Let me show you the container once. Okay, so this is the container. Okay, I forget to add the port number here. Okay, so let me delete this container once again and use this add the port number as well. Okay, so let me delete this container, Docker, then rm-f, and container ID will be start with cc40. Okay, cc40. Okay, so we have only one container running, which is using the generator image. Now I'm going to start the nginx container once again, and also here I'm going to add the port port will be the let me take 9090 this time port, and container port will be the 80. Okay, so let me show you the container. So container is running. Let me find out the public IP for this Docker host. So this is a public IP. Let me copy this one. So my dear friends, so now we have two containers which are sharing the same folder, that are generator container, and first one is the generator container. I continuously uploading these files that inside that folder, and then the nginx web container is serving that data right here. Okay, so let me hit that public IP and add the port number 9090. When I hit, so it's have all that latest web page. Let me delete that file once again, that index.html file, and we'll try again. Inside the mnt common, there is a HTML files. Inside that HTML file, we have the index.html file. Let me delete one, and let me refresh this engine container web page. So it's have two date inputs. So every 3 seconds it have the other date input. So it refresh the page automatically. Okay. So my dear friend, you have learned how we can use the same, or how can we share the same volume between two or multiple container. So here we have one folder, and we are sharing the same folder with two different container. I hope you enjoy this video. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.